Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences.
Alright, Friends with Differences. Welcome back. Thank you, Kevin King, for coming on.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, a lot of fun. You and your brother also, thank you for making an appearance.
My brother came. Say hi to Brian, everybody.
So, among many topics, such as Brian, what did we talk about in this episode?
Oh, man, we talked about comedy. We talked about gay butt sex.
Shouldn't have told the story. We talked about Nick Berry, Sleight Night, Kokomo Press, Red Curtain Comedy, Crackers.
Talked your origin story, my origin story.
Yeah. The whole lowdown of our friendship.
Yeah.
Man.
Sleight Night. Talked a little bit about Heckle and Hyde, right?
Yeah, Heckle and Hyde, the shows you run, the show I'm running.
Yeah.
So,
check
check the links.
At the IF Theater, right?
Yep.
Show you're running?
Indie French Theater.
Hell yeah, dude.
May 1. Super excited about it.
May 1st. Fuck yeah, bro.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on and enjoy the episode.
Heck yeah, dude.
All right. Peace.
Friends with differences.
Friends with differences. Friends with differences.
Welcome to the Friends with Differences podcast.
Oh, shit.
Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Kevin King.
Evan Hammonds.
Dude. I'm super happy this is happening. You run my favorite open mic in the city, for sure. Planetary.
Dude, thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's great. Always such a good vibe. I mean, whether it's like a crowd of mostly comics or like a crowd of a lot of guests, it's always so much fun.
Yeah, even if it's a small crowd,
Yeah.
still good time. We're just all friends there.
Yeah. Yeah, and like the whole neighborhood's great. I mean,
Absolutely.
what Happy Place is doing, what Smocktown's doing,
Yeah.
axe throwing. I can't remember the name of
Hoosier Brewing.
Hoosier. Is it still Hoosier?
Oh no, they changed it. I don't remember what they changed it to though.
It's something like Day Drinks or something. That's wrong, but I love the area for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
So thanks for putting that on. I think the first time we met was at Crackers.
Yep. Yeah, Crackers.
And Jalen had told me about the Planetary open mic like a week before or so.
Okay, yeah.
He started just a beat before I did. And then the Crackers show was like, that was the second time I'd ever been on stage.
The second time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that time I met you. And Jalen had told me about the Planetary open mic, and then they introduced you and mentioned Planetary like in your...
Who was hosting?
Who
Was it
hosting?
Was it Lance or Lisa?
It was Lisa.
It was Lisa. Okay,
Yeah.
so that was my second time there then.
Yeah, nice.
My second time at Crackers.
Yeah, R.I.P. Crackers. I do love that
R.I.P.
joint. I wonder what's going to happen to the name. Because now, other Kevin
Yeah.
Hearthstone
Yeah.
is running
Quackers. Yeah, dude. Quack.
I mean...
He told me that he was working on getting a logo made of a duck dressed as Charlie Chaplin, like mustache and all that shit.
Oh, mustache would be good.
Yeah.
I saw some that Bob East did. Like, Bob East did some sketches for it.
Oh,
of the
okay.
duck
Yeah.
that Kevin put out. That was pretty
Oh,
cool.
I did see those, and I was disappointed to see that there was no Chaplin there at all.
Where's the mustache? The hat would be good, like the
Yeah,
bowler
the hat. Yeah.
It's right there, man. Might as well.
I don't know, maybe it looked too much like Duck Hitler or something.
Yeah, yeah.
So Bob just erased the mustache. He was like, no, we can't do that.
Duck Hitler. Going after all the geese.
The geese.
Exterminating the geese.
That's a genocide I can get behind.
Yeah, for sure. Send them back to Canada. Get out of here. Yeah, I've had conversations with people about, like, I mean, that name Quackers is, like, so adjacent to crackers.
It's so close.
I mean, it sticks in your head instantly. I don't, like, immediately I was like, there's no legal trouble there, right? For sure, right? It's not.
Right.
I mean, if...
It's a couple letters off, that's enough.
Yeah. I mean, Nathan Fielder wouldn't even hesitate, you know? Did you ever seen any of his stuff?
No.
Nathan For You?
No. What is this?
This is amazing. Like, some of the most amazing TV to ever be pulled off. Nathan Fielder is like, he's like a comedian that ran this show, and the whole show was supposed to be like innovative ways to help businesses, but it's like a total comedic approach to it. Like, it's like odd promotions. Like, my favorite example was, so there's obviously Starbucks, and then he made Dumb Starbucks.
Dumb Starbucks, okay.
He called it an art exhibit in order to, like, do it, and, like, somehow, like, he had some loophole about purchasing. I don't remember what it is exactly, but it was essentially a Starbucks.
Okay.
Just without, like, paying the franchise or anything. And it, like, in tiny letters above it, he just wrote dumb.
So it was just accurate to Starbucks because Starbucks is dumb in the first place?
Yep, for sure. So he was like, this is how we're able to charge $8 for a coffee.
Yeah.
Like, we just steal Starbucks' branding. And that made, like, national news. Like, it blew up.
Did it? How long ago was this?
I'm guessing it was, like 2019, 2018-ish.
Right before pandemic.
I think, yeah, definitely.
I love how, like, almost all of this, us use the pandemic as, like, a time marker. Like a landmark in time.
Yeah. It's like BC before COVID.
Exactly, dude.
That's messed up. Also, I feel like we should introduce the other guest.
Oh, yeah, my brother.
Your brother.
Yeah. Brian King.
Brian. Very excited to have him on.
Oh, yeah, he's not much of a talker.
Yeah. Yeah.
But, no, he enjoys being in the company of weirdos.
Good. I'm happy to have him. Definitely put him I'll put him as a guest star on the episode. You know?
Absolutely, yeah.
You know, his comedic timing's impressive for sure. I didn't know what to expect. I didn't know you had a brother until today when you messaged me.
Yeah.
I'm excited. You know, to have him on it. I've been excited since. Hell yeah. Yeah, your brother a big comedy fan?
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
that's cool.
We never really talked about it, but he was definitely a funny dude, and like he definitely would quote like shit from comedy movies, and you know, like the big lines from, like, I don't know, Ron White, you know, fucking the tater salad, and you know, all that shit. You know, he so I know he liked it, but we never really discussed like who his favorite comedian is or like any of that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been trying to ask. I mean, now the podcast, I've been running this podcast for a couple of years, but more recently, I've had a bunch of comedians on now.
Yeah.
As my life's shifted towards comedy.
Yeah, for sure. You're fucking killing it, by the way. How far into your comedy thing are you?
I started like October, really. Yeah.
So what's that, about 6-ish months?
I'm at, well, yeah, 6 months.
Yeah, about 6 months. Yeah, dude.
6, 7 months. Yeah.
I mean, shit, you're out here killing it, dude. Like, I remember seeing, like, I think I stepped out to hit my vape when you were on stage at Crackers.
Oh yeah.
I think.
Oh, that was a fun one. I wish I'd just do that set again. Yeah, that's a fun one.
It was you did good.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's the first video I posted on YouTube.
But like, I remember seeing your first set at Planetary, and like, it was good, but like, you're showing improvement so quick.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, like, okay, we got to talk about the last roast battle.
Yeah.
Because we haven't really talked about it.
No, not really. I mean, that night I was bouncing around afterwards, talking to a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, no fucking kidding, dude. Like, star of the show. What the fuck? I didn't know you had that in you.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Like, I'm used to your fucking goofy ass jokes. Like, they're funny as fuck. But, like, you got mean, dude.
Yeah, I got really mean.
But, you know, something that Zach DeZuba said, and he quoted Anthony Jeselnik, you know, if you're going to be offensive, make sure it's still funny.
Yeah.
And you did that somehow. Like, it was so mean, but you made it funny, and that was very impressive.
Yeah, thank you. I really enjoyed writing with the subject. Like, I've done, 2 of the rounds so far, Jalen and Marissa. And Jalen, I love Jalen, and we go back, to high school, so...
Yeah, actually, I was just watching, I think, either yesterday or this morning, I was watching the episode with you and Stratton.
Oh, yeah.
And you guys were talking about Jalen's mom was in the audience.
Oh, yeah, dude. It's hilarious. Yeah, so, like, I posted the video. I had Joe Deichman record on my phone, and then I posted that on my YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And we were, like, standing in the back, and Jalen, his mom, and I think his aunt was there. And his fiance.
Yeah.
And, he recorded right by him. And after the second joke, which was about, I used Jalen's setup because Jalen has a great joke about how he works at Zaxby's because he's a baller.
Yes. Yeah.
I said he could make more money doing what he did in high school, flipping his car, which was like a big event for Jalen and like all of our friend group in high school. Yeah, because a bunch of people got in trouble just because of the events of that evening, And so it was, that's been a subject matter that hasn't really been joked about in the friend group. But we've all, lived it.
So that joke was for the squad.
Yeah.
More than anything.
For sure. Like, my good buddy Abe was there, and I know he appreciated it a lot.
Yeah.
Because a lot of, comedy... there's a lot of truth in comedy most of the time, and that's where the best stuff hits. So the people that know all the crevices of the truth, it just hits extra hard.
Absolutely, yeah.
But yeah, I've loved the roast battle. I love what you're doing, running the league. It's awesome. So the whole way goes out. You
if it comes on, we should start to get a little worried, right?
Yeah, for sure.
All right.
I love, really, the first one I went to, the first roast battle was right around Christmas.
Yeah, December.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was essentially like a trial run. Like, see how this one does. And it was an absolute banger.
It was so good.
And I was like, okay, we gotta do something with this.
Yeah. And I had such a good time that night, and I was on a comedy high for sure because I'd just been bouncing around. I think I did another show at Crackers that I was really happy with, and I wanted to book shows. And I talked to you, and you put me on, and that is amazing. I loved the Heckle and Hyde show, and I think you did another one last night, right?
Yeah, there was one last night.
Yeah, how was that?
So it was a small crowd, but it was the most consistent heckling throughout the whole show. Okay, nice. And honestly, I feel like a big reason for that is because there were a lot of comedians that showed up. In the crowd, yeah. So it was a lot of comedians. I think I threw out the first heckle just to try to set the tone. Yeah. Try to set the tone. I heckled Bowden because he was hosting. Nice. And I don't remember what the hell I said, but it got a pretty big pop, and that kind of helped to set the tone. And then Bowden did his thing. He's fucking funny. Yeah. So he did his thing. He's doing great road shows too at Fountain Square. Yeah, dude. Those are popping. He's doing real good. He's doing good. Yeah, I got to go to his show not too long ago. I've loved going to events. Yeah, I just went to Zach's show on Friday.
Wonderful show at the Wonderful Bar, the Department of Menial Humor.
Yeah, you did that?
Yeah, I ended up going up.
How was it?
Good. Yeah, it was fun.
How was the crowd?
I mean, not a crazy number of people, for sure, but there's good people.
Yeah.
The people that were there were all great. And,
see,
it was fun going up.
when I was on, I got lucky because that same night they were doing like a teacher appreciation night. Mm-hmm. So there was already a crowd there. So kind of got lucky.
That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, because from what I've been hearing, it's just not generating a crowd for some reason. Like, not much of one anyways. Like,
I don't know.
Which is, like, crazy, because it's a free show, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a free show. You know, if you want to go to the bar anyways, why not just show up and get some free comedy? Like,
yeah. And both times that I've been on, I just went to the show because I love Zach and I love what he's doing.
Zach is the man.
And then I've gotten on, which is always fun, but I'm always like, all right, let's figure it out. What are we doing tonight?
Oh, like you go out there unprepared. Like,
no, I just I made my set list probably 20 minutes before I went up.
Oh, okay.
Of jokes. I mean, I did a couple of like new stuff that was about the room and people there.
Okay.
But then did some jokes that, I really like. Like, I've loved the vape material lately. Hey, can I hit your vape? Oh my goodness. So how long has your comedy career, how long have you been doing it?
I started in January of last year, so...
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we're a little over a year.
Yeah, I saw...
It essentially was like a New Year's resolution kind of thing.
Oh, really? That's cool.
Yeah, like it was because I was too much of a bitch to get on any stage.
Yeah.
Like, stage so bad.
I mean, it's hard to pull the trigger, to pop the first cherry.
The first one was the hardest. I mean, it essentially took me 35 years to do, but like...
So you've always wanted to be a comedian?
For a long time, yeah.
Yeah. Was there like did you watch something and were like, I should do that? Or was there a moment that you like really knew? Because I mean, I always have loved comedy. But there was a time where I thought that ship had sailed for me.
Okay. What do you mean?
Well, I was living in New York, and
okay.
I went to a comedy open mic. Just to watch, just because I had nothing better to do. I was walking home, I passed by a bar that said open mic, and I was like, I'm going to pop in.
Yeah.
And it was a fun show, and they were looking for comics, and they invited me on stage, and I don't know, I was having fun, but I wasn't prepared to go on stage. I didn't go on stage, I wasn't bold enough to go on stage.
Right.
And I really thought the door had closed. After that day, I was like, all right, well, I guess I'm never being a comic. But... yeah, I don't know if I've told you the story, my origin story of comedy. Basically, my best friend last year got really sick, was in the hospital, and I was going to the hospital each day and trying to tell him a joke, trying to write a joke to tell him.
Okay, yeah.
And we were both huge comedy fans and talked about going up. And so I did that for a while, and then one day after the hospital, I just went to Helium and got on the halt list.
Yeah.
And went up and did the hospital bits.
Nice.
And it went pretty decent.
Did you? So when you did that, did you preface it by saying hey, I wrote these jokes to tell my friend who was in the hospital kind of thing? Oh, okay.
No. It was a lot of it was pretty much one-liner.
Oh, okay, yeah. Hell yeah.
One-liner after one-liner.
I went on a little one-liner kick where that's all I was writing for a minute.
I love them.
I do too.
To the point. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just good writing. It's just writing the deuce to the best.
The least amount of words to get to the punchline.
Yeah, I love it. And I think like a lot of what I write is still one-liners. I don't really do stories at all. One of the first like stories I attempted was because you told me to do it. It was the like LSD Tinder profile.
Yeah,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah, and then I made that into a bit.
How is it doing well?
Yeah. No, I think it was very solid. I did it on the like 10-minute special. I put it on YouTube, so I haven't really been doing it since.
Okay.
But it went well, you know.
That's good. Awesome.
I like spun the story to talk about how like I inspired the teacher to like, you know, red pill him and started having class outside and made them 12 hours long.
Hell yeah. I have a question. Have you ever done the same exact set more than once, or do you rewrite
exact set?
Yeah, like exactly the same. Like maybe not like verbatim, because like if you memorize exactly what you wrote down on paper, it comes out fucking robotic and scripted. But like, have you ever done like the same set list, like same jokes in order?
So.
Dude, I don't either.
Huh.
I don't either. I always try to flip-flop something just to, like, experiment with it. Like,
yeah,
what jokes do good in which order kind of thing.
Yeah, and then I'll, like, you know, this new bit ties into this old one that I had, so let's bring that back.
Yeah.
Or, like, oftentimes I'll just listen back and be like, okay, this was the driest, taking that out, find something new. But I love trying new stuff.
Yeah.
It's probably not the best strategy. I mean, for a good bit, it felt like I had like a showcase like every month-ish. So I was just trying to come up with like a new 10.
Yeah.
Or something. And it's hard to keep that pace for sure.
Yeah, it is. Like my goal for a while was to bring at least one new joke to every open mic.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a great goal.
I've been in. I'm going through a bunch of shit right now. Like, not gonna get into any details, but like, I just haven't been writing. So I was like, you know what? Take care of life for a minute. Yeah. Don't worry about writing for a minute. Get back into it when you get through the little rough patch. You know.
Yeah, I get that. I kind of almost feel like the opposite. Like I wouldn't say I'm in a rough patch. I would say actually I'm a rather high swing or like a great point and like.
Oh, like you're in a groove right now. You're just.
Well, in life I feel happy, but I feel like it's negatively impacted my comedic writing. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. It's almost like poetry in a way, like where the best comes from like tragedy.
Right. Like I don't know if it just is like goofier or dumber or just like.
You just gotta do something stupid to fuck your life up for a second, dude. That's all you gotta do.
Yeah. Well, who knows? Could be a wild card. I don't know. I feel like there is so many possibilities in life, you know, at the moment. I feel like I could go a lot of different directions.
For sure.
But I feel pretty good, pretty confident. I mean, getting the belt is like one of the main objectives at the moment.
Like, as it stands right now, I got you winning. Like, at least this bracket. At least this bracket, because, you know, we're gonna do one more bracket, and the winner of the two is gonna get the belt.
So I'm not coming out of the 17th with the belt?
No.
I'm not getting the belt?
No, you're going to get a cash prize that day.
Kevin, I want the belt. How much is the cash prize? Can I buy the belt? Oh, my.
No, it's the winner of the two brackets versus each other for the belt.
You're just trying to make more people suffer. Why do you make me be mean to so many people? I've thought terrible thoughts.
After the 17th, it's only one other person you have to defeat to get the belt.
That's true.
You don't have to join the other bracket. I mean, you can do exhibition matches if you want to, like as practice kind of thing.
Yeah, baby. I do. That's probably why I love the like roast format, the Sleight Night battle so much, because it's a subject matter that's not me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, I feel like 80% of my humor's self-deprecating. And
Yeah.
so when I can, like, focus somewhere else besides myself, like, I don't know. Yeah, I feel like fucking, it's just like, yeah, I joke about me in horrible fashion. So, like, try to one-up that. Go on. I don't know.
No, writing roast jokes, it's a different kind of writing. Like, it's weird. It's like, it's not any easier, it's not any harder, but it's different.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just nice to, I mean, it feels like bullying for sure. Just because you're trying to get everybody to laugh at them.
Yeah. Yeah. But it's consensual bullying.
Yeah, right. Right. Like, we all know what you're going at.
Yeah.
Like, going into the last battle, Marissa was awesome, you know. We just had a conversation about...
Yeah, you said that you were driving somewhere to a show or something.
Yeah, to Go Bananas in Cincinnati.
Yeah, that's right.
And, yeah, we just had a talk and just talked about life and stuff. And then, yeah, I mean, she had some great shots. And
dude, like, she had great jokes, but yours were just so much better. Like, Marissa is so funny, dude. She is so funny.
Yeah, she's great.
She's great. It's just, I don't know, your jokes dwarfed hers. Like, and she had some pretty good rebuttals in there too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely the part that I think just can, like, because there's amazing writers just everywhere. So, I mean, both the writing games can be, like, top notch, and then rebuttals are really what can put you over that edge.
Yeah,
you know,
there was, who was it? There was one battle this past round that, like, it was the rebuttals that put them, that literally put them over the edge. It was like, your guys' jokes were, like, neck to neck. It was just the rebuttals. But who was that? You remember?
Patrick? Was it Patrick or Stratton? Or Maya? Well, Maya.
I wouldn't have been Maya.
I don't think the screen said anything. Yeah. Oh, man. Yeah.
Anyways, no, that is what put somebody over the edge this past round was the rebuttals.
Yeah.
Just the off the top of the head stuff that, you know, just... It was Terry, wasn't it?
Oh, Terry versus Bob.
It was Terry.
Yeah, nice. Yeah. I love Terry. Man,
Terry is the
people
man.
In the scene. I do love the scene. I really want to get a regular show on Thursdays. I got that.
You got that
show coming up.
Yeah, you got the
Thursday.
So how does that work? Because it seems like you got some people booked, but it's also an open mic.
Yeah. So the way it's gonna work is there's 5 like featured pros, as I call them, people I consider pros in comedy.
Okay.
People I highly respect. So they're coming. They're all doing 5-minute sets, type 5s. You know, like a really solid 5.
Yeah, like you told them just give us 5 of your best minutes.
Right. Just a really solid 5 minutes to kind of set a bar.
Yeah. And
then they're all gonna be on a table panel. And it's going to be an open mic, so it'll be randomly drawn the order, and then they'll go up, do their 5, and each of them can get up to a minute to give them feedback. So 5-minute feedback from the panel of pros on just their thoughts.
Okay.
And then, just running that.
That's pretty neat, actually. I like that. I love feedback mics.
Right? They're so like, rare, it seems.
They are, and like... I don't know, like, they do it at a happy place.
Right. It's a fun one.
It is, dude. I love that place. And, like, it's... I don't know why it's not more popular than what it is. Like, it's just a fucking cool place to be.
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it can be easy to get your ego shot and just, like, you know...
with the feedback.
Advice bad, or feedback poorly.
Yeah, I've actually seen it happen.
Right. And that's why I want to have them, like, all the pros and people on the panel, like, perform first. So, like,
this is how it's done, boys.
Set, you know, if you want to take their advice, that's you know, they have some credibility. If you don't want to take their advice, you might have a reason for it. I don't know.
Sure.
So, I mean, and I love the lineup that I got. So it should be. I mean, it's diverse in styles of comedy.
Yeah.
So it should be good. I'm excited.
Yeah,
for
and
it.
for a show like that works. But like, you haven't like produced a show yet, have you?
No, this is the first show I'm running.
Okay. But yeah, no, like the diversity of the styles of comedy, that's good for that kind of show.
Yeah.
But like when you're trying to put together like a showcase, you kind of want to have similar-ish styles.
Yeah, I can see that.
So they all complement each other, and you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's
They can work with like if each of their crowds.
yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that way there's not there's a lot more overlap with the styles of comedy than, you know, a dark guy over here and then a dad joke guy over here, you know.
Right.
They might not have the same audience.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, so you've been doing comedy for like, I mean, not even a year and a half. How long have you been running Planetary?
Ooh, shit, when did I don't remember. It was like July or something, or August.
Okay, nice. Like half a year-ish into it?
Yeah.
That's nice. That's dope.
But yeah, you know Kevin Eggleston?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin used to run Planetary.
Oh,
And,
really?
Yeah, and you know, so he was hosting every week, and then at some point he started getting more gigs, more bookings and stuff, and he just wasn't available as much anymore, so he was just having guest hosts, you know, for like a few weeks at a time, and then he'd come back in for a couple weeks, and then more guest hosts because he got busy again. And so I volunteered to guest host one day. I was like, hey man, I live like 5 minutes down the road, like, you know, I'm right there, like I can guest host whenever you need me to. And then so he let me guest host for a few weeks in a row, and then he was like, hey, you want it? Yeah.
Fuck yeah. That's dope. It's such a good spot.
It is. I mean, it's not an ideal setup for comedy, but it works still.
Yeah, I mean, what? A raised platform would be better if the stage was in the center of everything. That'd be better, but
yeah, like if you weren't standing behind the
works,
bar,
you know.
Yeah, if you weren't standing behind the bar, like
Yeah.
if they could see like your whole body, you know, that would be better. But
Yeah, it works.
I like to hide behind the bar so they don't see how big my gut actually is.
Yeah. Definitely helps in the roast battles for sure.
Yeah, with fat jokes, you're like, what fat? I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's definitely the mic I'm the most comfortable at. I love like Jalen's always there and always goes perform at Smocktown. That's always like such a vibe afterwards.
Yeah, no, Jalen's great, dude. After the last roast battle, we went over to Hoosier.
Yeah.
And dude's got some pipes on him, man.
Dude.
Like I've seen him perform before, but like that couple weekends ago, I was like, damn, dude can sing.
Yeah.
Damn.
He doesn't mess around. Like I think my personal favorites is when he does some Frank Ocean. It always seems to crush.
I haven't seen that.
It's amazing. I think he did it was like OLG Festival.
What is
A
that?
couple of years ago, like like grade school around. They're like a summer festival where they like bring in like carnival rides and
nice.
a bunch of booths and stuff. I think it was OLG Festival, but he played there and he crushed. Yeah, and he's been doing it since high school. I think. Yeah, for sure. There was one time in high school. Sorry, I just talk about random shit all the time. But
It's all good, dude. Just go with it.
There was one time in high school where my buddy's parents were out of town for a week, so I just lived at my buddy's place for a week. And during the tail end of that week, we threw a concert and just had these 3 bands all come in and playing, and we charged $5 a head.
Hell yeah, dude.
And, yeah, me and my buddy were, like, working the gate, and my other buddy was, like, selling waters and monsters. And
Waters and monsters.
Oh, yeah. It was such a vibe. And then the neighbors called the cops, and it got shut down, like, way too early.
Fuck. How many bands actually got to play?
Only one.
How far into their set?
Cool.
How far into their set?
It probably went like 30-ish minutes.
Oh, okay.
I mean, they rocked out.
Oh, yeah.
And then we just went inside with all the money, and everybody left. And then we went to beat ups and balled out. It was such a fun time.
Oh, yeah, man.
Running shows, it's got to be the way to go. It's got to be.
What? You said what? Running shows?
Yeah, just like the way to like have the most fun, make the most money, build the brand and audience, a community. I mean, it's just got to be the way to go.
I mean, it is fun. It's very stressful.
Yeah.
But it, like...
For sure. The cops got called and I was like, fuck.
Like, almost so, one thing I've noticed since I've been running shows is there's almost... Every show, there's at least one cancellation or one person that drops out.
Well, yeah,
almost every show, and like honestly, I've been pretty shocked with the roast battle how many people haven't dropped out.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because
like
upset for my the last
dude,
round.
so was I, man. But I think we had one drop out of the first round. But we found a quick replacement. Yeah, the very last minute of the past Sleight Night, I was just chilling back with a bunch of comics, and Quinn was like, I'll roast Maya, we can just do this. Quinn?
But it was like as it started, you
right.
know, and it was just like a beat too late, you know.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, he was trying to like make it happen last second, but it was too last second.
Gotcha.
When, he made the realization that it could happen.
When she came out, like I think I was the only one, besides like a couple of her friends, that knew she was coming out dressed as Ouija.
Yeah, I had no idea.
That was why I was so upset, because I was like, dude, she put in a bunch of money for this shit, a lot of time to customize it. You know, she had the beads and the beard and everything. Yeah. Like, that took time to do. Like she put a lot into that performance.
Yeah. And
then, you know, he didn't show up, and, you know, we couldn't get him on the video call either. So I was like, man, that sucks.
Yeah.
Because that would have been so fun to watch.
Yeah. Like
her act as Ouija, calling Cole a little bitch after every joke or whatever.
Yeah, that would have been crazy. I wonder if she's going to have some sort of gimmick or prop this next round.
Well, she can't dress as Jalen.
Yeah. I mean, she shouldn't dress as Jalen or Marissa because it's just not going to go well. I don't know. We're going to do a podcast next week.
Yeah. I remember you saying you were going to be having her on soon.
Yeah. We talked
and that was going to kind of be your way of like getting dirt on each other.
Yeah.
on the podcast,
a banger podcast. I mean,
no,
it should be.
Honestly, cool. It would be really cool to like watch like the podcast with her on it and the Sleight Night round close to each other. That way you can see, they talked about this, and this is how he came up with the joke for it.
Right. Just a little backstory, backbone of the joke.
Yeah. Evan was talking about this, and Maya took that and twisted it into this. Like, that would be fucking cool to see.
It's definitely going to be pretty revealing. I mean, yeah, it's interesting. Like the call with Marissa, I was like, so how should we do this? You want to do like 20 questions kind of style, or like you just want to tell each other the worst things about each other?
Yeah.
And then she just was like, yeah, I'll just start talking about all the horrible things about me. And I was like, all right,
just trauma dumped on you.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
yeah, she was very very cool about life and how life is good to joke about.
Yeah,
You know?
no, Marissa's fucking great, dude. She's
Yeah.
so awesome. Very funny.
Man, so do you bring your brother everywhere?
No, dude. This is the first time he's left the house in a while.
It's good to get out.
Yeah, he's a bit of a hermit.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame him in this climate.
Yeah, he used to talk my ear off, but you know, he's pretty quiet now.
Yeah. Yeah, been mute.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
earlier you asked, like, what was the moment that I knew that, like, comedy is something I need to get into?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
It was the day he died.
Oh,
Actually.
for real?
It was.
Damn. Shit.
And alright, so he, we can't say the S word on YouTube, can we?
Dude, I'll let anything fly.
It was the unalive himself thing.
Oh, suicide?
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
we can.
sorry.
And you might have to bleep out the suicide.
I ain't bleeping out shit, dog.
Fuck it. Fuck you,
If
too.
I get a strike, I'll be proud.
You'll be proud of your strike.
I've been trying to get canceled.
But yeah, so the story goes, he and his girlfriend who he was living with, they like had recently broken up, but he was still staying there until he could find a place to get to.
Yeah.
And like
Damn, that's hard.
like he and I didn't talk a whole lot, but when we did, it was usually good conversation. You know, like no animosity at all between us, but like it was just he did his thing, I did my thing. Sometimes we would hang out.
Yeah, I get it. I got brothers. We don't talk every day.
There you
but
go.
When we talk, I mean,
Yeah.
it's great. Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, we talked, and, like, I knew he was, you know, going through the breakup and all that shit. I didn't know how bad his mental health was. Like, he was good at hiding that shit.
Yeah.
So-
Aren't we all?
Yeah. Yeah. No, we talk about it on stage, but, you know.
Yeah, life gets real quick when it comes to health.
It does, dude.
And mental health, yeah.
Yeah. But no, so, you know, I guess he was just having a hard time. He never told me that he needed a place to go or anything. Otherwise, I would have offered, you know, the couch for a little bit.
Yeah.
But no, he
Just
never.
anything, you know?
Yeah. So
Oh, that sucks.
so the day that he passed, you know, I got the call or whatever, you know, rushed over to his house, was doing way too fast on 465. Yeah, I get there and, you know, the police are already there, detectives are already there. When the coroner shows up, the detective, you know, asked me a bunch of questions and shit, and then we walked over to the coroner and he had a couple more questions to ask me there. One of the questions he asked was, hey, you know, we heard that they were going through a breakup. He was looking for a place to go. Apparently he was supposed to be moving somewhere today. Do you know where he was going? And I was like, well, he kind of did move out, didn't he? Like, I said that to the cop.
Yeah.
And
He had a plan.
the detective and the cop looked at me mortified. Like, how could you fucking say that?
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, I'm so sorry. I cope with humor.
Damn.
And like, I didn't think anything of it. And then, like, I don't know, a few months later, I told, you know, a buddy of mine that story, and he lost his shit. And he's like,
Yeah.
and he's also a big fan of comedy, and he was like, dude, you, like, if you did stand-up, like, that would be a funny bit.
Yeah, for sure.
And I was like, huh, it would, wouldn't it? So, but I mean, that was back in, 22. So, I mean, it was, the beginning of 24 that I finally pulled the trigger.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Yeah, it takes time to, like, build material and the courage to get up.
The courage part.
Yeah.
Yeah, I started watching a lot of Kill Tony.
Fuck yeah.
And, like, I would
Love
see
it.
people come on and, like, bomb 4 times but still have a smile on their face. And I'm like, can't be that bad, right?
Yeah, right. Everybody bombs. It's just a part of it.
It is.
And, yeah, it's just about practice, just like a lot of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing how many, like, comedians are born from tragedy. It does feel like that's a very common thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
I know
dark places make you find the light or the humor or whatever.
Yeah, I know a lot of comedians say, like, oh, did you grow up with 2 parents? Then you're not funny.
Yeah,
like,
right. I get that shit all the time. Yeah, I don't know. Like, this podcast wasn't, the initial goal wasn't comedy. It was just about, like, promoting conversation and, like, general conversation.
Yeah.
Just because I feel like more and more every day people are, like, introverted with their, like, thoughts and feelings, whether it's, like, about their mental health or their politics or whatnot. Yeah. And I feel like the worst thing we can do is just shut up. You gotta just speak it all out loud, and even if it's a horrible thought, better to get it out. That way we can deal with whatever that horrible thought is.
Yeah.
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 It's a wild world out here.
Yeah, that's one reason I don't like coping mechanisms, because you're just coping with it and not dealing with it.
Yeah. It's probably why I hate video games. It's like, this is just a distraction for life.
Oh, 100%. That's exactly what it is. That's why I use it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to deal with shit right now, so I'm going to get lost in fucking Spider-Man or whatever.
Yeah. Let me just kill zombies real quick.
Yeah.
Man, I was thinking about zombies the other day. Oh, I went and saw Star Wars yesterday.
Oh, episode 3?
Yeah. It was sick. Actually, me and both of my brothers went, but we all went to different shows with different people. That's really fried.
That's awesome.
I discovered that all the day. But it was great. And during the movie, I mean, epic. It's the best Star Wars. And I was thinking about all the old games. I don't know if you ever played, like, the old, like, PS2 Battlefront games.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, dude, the best games.
Yeah.
But there should be, like, there's COD zombies, right? But there should be zombies, but they're droids and whatnot from Star Wars,
Oh, dude.
Wouldn't that crush?
Probably.
That would be so good.
And, like, you could choose between, like, a stormtrooper or a Jedi or fucking, like, whatever.
Man, it'd be so much fun. You hit the mystery box to get a lightsaber. That would be fucking dope. Yeah, thought of that during the movie yesterday, and I was like, this is a money-making opportunity. I wonder, I could license the game. I wonder how much a Star Wars license is.
More than the entire comedy community in Indy can afford to put together, I'm sure.
Start a GoFundMe.
Because it's Disney,
What was that website called? Back Kicker? No, Back...
Kickback or some shit? Or fucking...
Backup? What is it called? I don't know. This is really sad that I don't remember this. Because...
Oh, Kickstarter.
It's like Kickstarter, but it's like its sister company, or a company that is doing a very similar thing. But yeah, Kickstarter.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, we can get it kickstarted. I guess
Sure.
it's a verb I can use like that. You want to hear something really fried that's also, like, I don't know, weirdly funeral related?
Hell yeah, I want to hear it.
I went to a funeral this past week, and it was one of my good friend's dads. Very sad. Great guy. But something wild happened to where, like, Monday, the episode with Nick Berry popped. That dropped, right?
Yeah.
So that drops Monday mornings is when the episodes come out. And the showing was that evening. And I'm at the showing, and I was talking to somebody at the showing who, like, recently went blind, which is also tragic.
Yeah, that would suck.
Oh, terrible, right? I feel so bad for her. But she was talking about, I saw you. Well, maybe you didn't see, but you dropped an episode of the podcast that I turned on. I was like, awesome. She was like, yeah, I had to turn it off because right away your guest was talking about gay sex. I was like, shit. It's like, no, that didn't really happen. Like the format of the show, right? Now I'm having comedians on. And so we record a podcast. And at the very end, we do the intro, right? And comedians see that as an opportunity to throw me under the bus. So Nick Berry was like, oh, gay sex. He made horrible jokes throughout the podcast. And then I just put it at the first words of the podcast. I didn't know it would go over so poorly. But yeah, I don't think that helped retention at all. Yeah, I don't know. That was something this week that was really fried.
That's fantastic. I love it.
I felt so bad. I was like, no, you could have listened. It's not about gay sex.
So what's the reason for the tissues here? Is it because this is the casting couch? Mm-hmm. Or like have you had guests start crying?
Both, you know.
Oh,
clean
really?
up. No, I'm just kidding.
All right.
It's, I guess it's just there as a backup. I figured it'd be better to have than to need to not have.
That's fair. All right.
I don't know. It's like, what can I do? Put waters and tissues out.
Waters and tissues.
Easy enough.
And the best things anybody's ever said.
Yeah. Yo, I'm going to circle back to Sleight Night. So you're the commissioner, right?
Yeah.
Of the
Commissioner, president, founder. I don't know. I haven't settled on a title. Darren keeps calling me the commissioner just because Pat Barker is the commissioner of the Roast Battle League.
Right.
And I'm like, I don't want that title. Like, honestly, yeah. Like, I don't, the titles are so, I don't know, pretentious. Like, I feel like a douchebag giving myself a title like president or Alpha Master. Like, I don't
You should go with Alpha Master President.
Well, hold on. That sounds a little racist. Maybe I don't do that.
Yeah. Just go with Master. Just go.
No. Maybe Sensei.
Sensei would be good.
What do Sensei?
I don't know. I definitely want in the league. I want Indianapolis in the league.
Dude, me too, so bad. And like I've been trying to reach out to Helium. I got one response from them.
Oh yeah.
He basically said like, hey, we want to be a part of it. Just we don't know what day is available. Like
to do like whatever round there or something.
Yeah. Like I told him for now I just want to do this was a few months ago now, but I told him that, you know, in May I want to do the finals there. You know, just, and like, it could be just a one-off if it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
You know, like, but if it does
like
good, then I want to have...
one, ideally. But
what?
That's probably not it now.
What'd you say?
Like May 17th?
Yeah.
That would be nuts. That would be so good.
I know. I wanted to do the
What
finals.
shows do you have going on? I'm going to look right now. I'm going to look.
Helium. Dude, give us the little room upstairs.
Yeah.
As just on like a Monday or something. We'll make it a terrible day that like isn't gonna work for any of us, but we'll make it work.
Yeah, we'll make it work
somehow. We probably won't make it work.
I don't even know if we're on May yet. I shouldn't have put the screen so far away. I can't see. April, May. Let's see. They got Becky Robinson and Mark Gagnon on the 17th, so that's not looking great. They got nothing going on the 18th, though. Come on. Let's make something happen, Helium. Come on. That would just be so fun. I do love Helium. Yo, you know who you should talk to? It's Dion. That's the only person
Dion Curry?
At any capacity, to be honest.
No, Dion's the man.
Care if I hit your vape again? Oh my. Were you on the roast in December?
Yeah, I roasted Ouija.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, because...
Oh, God.
Because Cole couldn't make that either.
Because Cole was supposed to roast Ouija.
Yeah, because they had some weird sexual tension going on. They needed to release. No, it was. They had like a little mini beef. It wasn't a big thing, but you know.
Yeah.
We. I personally. So, do you know Blake Champlin? He's walking around the United States right now. The perimeter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it was actually his idea for Cole and Ouija to roast battle each other, just because like.
Oh really?
Because we were all tired of hearing him just bitch about Cole. And we were like, dude, just like, let's set up a fucking roast. It was Blake's idea, but then I was like, you know what? That's a good idea. Let's fucking do that.
That is gold. Yeah.
Let's fucking do that. Because like at that point, like I had.
Did that inspire the whole league or the whole?
Ish.
That's amazing.
Like I was already thinking about doing roast battles,
For a
but
battle that never happened.
It did.
Cole and Ouija?
Yeah, that was round one. Couple months
that's
ago.
right. And Cole won. Yeah, that's right. Ouija got flagged like multiple times. Yeah.
Twice I had to throw the flag on him. Just long-winded
God
jokes.
bless. Thank you. I'm a horrible example.
Yeah,
this is heated up.
It was just like a fucking 2-minute setup for a punchline that didn't even land, and and then one of them had SA as the subject, and I was like, whoa, okay, dude, flag.
Yeah. Interesting. Definitely not funny enough to get away with.
Yeah. Yeah, if you're going to be offensive, at least make sure it's funny too.
Yeah, I heard it was somebody who rap battled Eminem. It was just like an interview he did, and he was just talking about like way back in the rap battle, and like Eminem said the N-word, but it was just so dope you couldn't do anything. And it's just like, dang, it's like that's what I realized. You can be so offensive if you're so dope.
Yeah.
It's crazy that it works. And now we have Trump as president. Look at that. He definitely had the meme appeal. He appealed to, I don't know.
The internet trolls.
The internet, yeah. He appealed to the internet.
Yeah, and our need for making memes and shit.
Mm-hmm. And now we have Chapter 2 of Trump.
Yeah.
Second term.
It's going lovely, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. You have a background in like shipping supplies and whatnot.
Yeah.
I work in architecture. So like tariffs, constant conversation about like, is it going to slow down? Are we going to be able to do these jobs? What supply chains look like?
Right.
You think you see a lot of interruptions? They're like, yeah, things still need moved.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I just clocked out last week with 50 plus hours.
Yeah, that's a lot. Damn.
Yeah.
Do you work with Darren? Or is that just roast battle?
That's just the roast battle, yeah.
I don't know. It's Darren? I don't know. I don't know. Darren does a lot. I don't know what all Darren does.
So many things.
Yeah.
So many things. He's got his hands dipped in a lot of projects.
Yeah, we started to go there earlier, and then I didn't even bring it up. But I never got to go out to Red Curb in Avon. I was meaning to, but I didn't get to go out there. I don't know if they do shows at the IF Theater now.
Yeah.
I don't know if is the Avon location not open anymore?
No, they moved.
Nice.
Completely.
How was that? Did you like that room?
Oh, I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, like it wasn't the biggest room, but like the crowd was there to laugh every time.
Yeah. Like I went to the Go Bananas like a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. I haven't been there yet.
That was so much fun. You should hit them up. That's a fun room. And they draw, for an open mic, that's where kind of the Pro-Am was inspired, because they promote it as a Pro-Am. And they have like, typically their like weekend feature acts do like a 5.
Nice.
And it's a cool vibe. And there's a lot of people that show up for the open mic. I was definitely happy with it. It was a fun room.
Oh yeah.
And just, I don't know. There's a lot of history to it. You think anything's gonna happen with Crackers? You think they're gonna like sell the name to somebody? Or there's so much history there. I can't imagine it just
going away.
Goes away. Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know enough about it to say one way or another. To be honest with you.
Yeah. I mean, I don't.
I mean, I definitely don't want to see it go away. Because I mean, another place to get on stage is another place to get on stage.
Yeah.
You know, that was Thursday, and like now we just don't really have a Thursday thing anymore, do we?
Right. No. That's why I was trying. Like, I hit up the If Theater to try to do a weekly show, and then we're doing this Thursday Fringe show Pro-Am as kind of a test run, but I don't know if we'll ever get to a point of being able to do weekly shows there at that venue, just because they have so much going on.
Yeah. Were you thinking monthly or something, or
maybe? Yeah, it'd be fun to do something regular throughout the summer.
For sure.
So, I don't know. It's kind of in flux. Yeah, I saw you on the Kokomo Press podcast recently. That was cool too. I love those guys.
Yeah, those guys are awesome. They're the two Kokomo Press guys are battling each other this next round.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in one of the qualifying exhibition matches, whatever we're calling them.
Hell yeah.
Where the winner of the exhibition matches gets a guaranteed spot in the next bracket.
Nice. Yeah, I loved, last round, Jordan was a judge.
He did really good, yeah.
Yeah, he crushed.
Yeah. Jordan's a man.
Yeah. Yeah, I was inspired for sure. I loved it.
Yeah.
And, I got him as one of the pros on the showcase on Thursday.
Hell yeah.
I'm excited for. His
headshots
are fire, too.
The what?
Headshots, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It made me laugh.
It made me hard.
Yeah.
But no, the one joke of his from the Sleight Night that really stuck with me was the Patrick one. Like, Patrick, is that spelled with 3 Ks at the end?
Yeah.
It was such a good joke.
Yeah, that was great. I loved, like he said, Evan Hammond's more like Evan Damn, man.
Yeah, dude.
And I want that as like my ringtone or something. I love that.
Or like a notification tone.
Yeah. Oh, I love
that's
so
fucking
much.
great.
Let's see, is there any other topics or anything you want to dive into?
I did have a question earlier, but I should have wrote it down because I forgot.
Yeah, that's why I have this to just keep me grounded, I think. You run shows under, is it Ginger Beard or was it?
So I made that like a year or so ago, and then it was not too long ago I realized that's kind of already taken. Like,
oh really?
So yeah, I was like, yeah, let's get rid of that. It's just I haven't come up with anything yet as a brand name or whatever. So as of right now, it's just Kevin King.
Yeah, I moved back from New York like 2 years ago, like 2.5 essentially now, and started.
Are you from here?
Yeah, originally, yeah.
Okay, how long were you in New York?
Like 2 years.
Okay.
I moved right out after college, worked out there, came back to try to go solo, practice my own, doing architectural design and scale modeling and prototyping.
Doing much of that?
I did some. It didn't really take off the way I anticipated.
Yeah, that's life.
Yeah, and now I've really switched focus and really love comedy and pursuing comedy. But
Jesus.
Allergies
are killing me today, dude. I cut the grass yesterday and just...
Oh, nice. Yeah, I need to do that here. But yeah, started the company under Gingerhouse, so that's just...
What is it?
Gingerhouse.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
So, I'm just going to roll with that.
Fuck it, why not, dude?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So, what do you, I don't know how to ask this. Like, what would your like building houses or like?
No, I did like some schematic design for multiple people and like renovations and new construction, and helped some people through like HOA kind of arguments.
Okay.
Was developing a couple of products to like sell using like 3D printers and laser cutters.
Okay.
I really wanted to like develop the product and do my own manufacturing of the product and sell those physical assets. Yeah, there's a couple of things. I would sell like Christmas ornaments like every year. Would 3D print them throughout the year.
Oh yeah.
One of my favorite products that never saw the light of day was we developed a board game.
Okay.
It was like a role-playing game.
Okay.
It was called Role-Playing Chess.
Role-playing chess.
Yeah.
That sounds kinky as fuck.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I loved it, dude. It was like using chess pieces.
Dude, that actually would be funny. Like have the rooks be like sexy police officers, and then like the bishops are like nurses or something.
Yeah. In a dungeon.
The queen is a dominatrix.
And the king's a cuck.
Marissa's ex-boyfriend. Dude, when you opened with that, I was like, oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be good.
Fuck yeah, I had to go out swinging, you know.
You did. You every joke except for that one that you forgot and then remembered for.
Yeah, I've been trying to go up without like a set list, but it's definitely a challenge.
It is. Like, I usually just set mine on the stool just in case.
Yeah.
But like I try as hard as I can not to rely on it.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and the roast battle is definitely something where it seems so much better if you don't have to
look at your notes.
Reference anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I mean, like if you're able to write one word to remind you of what like the joke is or whatever, you can just take one little quick glance at it while they're reading theirs.
Yeah. Like that's.
I think that's fine, but like
that's kind of like the first round. I wrote like I think the first round was 6 jokes, and I just wrote like titles of them. On my hand, and just took a peek every once in a while.
How do you title your jokes, by the way?
Oh, it's typically like the most
the punchline or like
word. Yeah.
The what?
Like, typically there's something in the setup that's really punchy. Okay. So typically I'll go with that. Okay. Or whatever the punchline hook is.
Right.
But I tend to go for the setup word just because that's at the start of the joke. So if I remember to hit that, then I'll definitely hit the punchline.
Gotcha. And actually, how do you write your jokes? Like from conception until like you're ready to say it on stage. Like, do you think of a punchline first and then go back and write the setup, or like?
Kind of. Every once in a while, I'll just come up with a one-liner that's just like, okay, that's ready. But more often than that, like something, I'll laugh at something or something will be funny. Yeah. And then I'll write that down, and then I'll have to like typically work out a setup for it, or it gets rewritten multiple times. Because when I first write down the concept, it doesn't make sense at all. Yeah. Like I typically start in my phone. Like if I go to the Notes app right now, I'm sure there's going to be some horrible topics at the top. So
I like to use Google Docs because it syncs across all your devices or whatever. So that's like, good. I can start something on my phone and then finish it on the computer later or whatever.
Yeah, that's smart. So I do use Google Docs a lot, but definitely not for comedy. Oh, like a sketch about like a truck commercial where it's just like a zombie apocalypse and it's just ramming through zombies. I think that would do really well, but that's not like a joke yet.
like a pickup truck?
Mm-hmm.
Just Chevy, like a rock.
Yeah, right. Just mowing. Get an extended cab. Takes out a row of them.
Fucking doing a power slide, just mow them all down.
Get it lifted. Just taking off heads. It'd be lit. That'd be lit.
It would be.
But yeah, that's not like a bit that's ready for an open mic. Probably, I don't know.
Yeah.
It's an idea.
So I tried to do like a commercial bit. At an open mic. It didn't do well, and like I need to revisit it because I think it's fucking hilarious. Like, how old are you?
26.
26. I don't know if you remember these commercials, but you remember like the old monster truck commercials where like the announcer, narrator, whatever you want to call him, was like so fucking hyped.
Yeah.
And he'd be like, Sunday, Sunday, Sunday.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. I tried a bit where I was talking about like we need to bring that energy back to commercials because they're so fucking boring now.
Yeah, where's the OxyClean guy anymore?
Yeah.
Like, nobody's yelling. Like, the volume's up, but it's all, like, TikToker energy of just like, yeah, you should try this. We can try this.
Side effects may include diarrhea, vomiting, and death.
But it was like, diarrhea, vomiting,
yeah, like,
death. But
no, like, in the bit, I was like, yeah, bring that energy back. Like, could you imagine seeing a commercial on Hulu? Like, herpes, herpes, herpes! Like, it's like,
side effects include herpes, herpes, herpes. Yeah, I'm all about it. There needs to be some innovation. I do a lot of jokes on, like, stupid ads that I get all the time. I don't know.
I've been getting some wild ones lately, dude.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Like AI nudity on Facebook. It's like, okay,
God.
What is in my search algorithm that prompts that to come up?
Dude, yeah. I was trying to work out the bit about, like, how, like, yeah, supposedly by, like, 2026, the top OnlyFans models are going to be AI.
Oh, they probably already are.
There's a couple that are top, that are AI.
Yeah.
I mean,
gotta be.
I don't know. Subscribe, but no, I'm just kidding.
Dude, I have this buddy that told me that he would subscribe to like an OnlyFans or whatever, and he'd go and like screenshot a bunch of pictures and like screen record some videos and shit, and then he'd report it as fraud to his credit card and get the money back.
Damn. Kind of down bad, yo. Let's just go to Twin
But it's like,
or something, dog.
like if he like met somebody and like was like, I kind of want to see her naked. Just click. Like, hold on, bro.
Damn. That's wild.
I was like, that's an option? You can do that? I'm not going to, though. But I never even would have thought to do that.
No. It's definitely not my instinct to be like, I wonder if she's online naked.
Right.
But more and more are. And the scariest part about AI is that, like, if she's not online naked,
you can make her online naked.
It. Yeah, it's fucked up. It's super fucked up. Oh, man. Porn's going to go crazy.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I bet there's some like VR strip clubs that are doing well. I bet that's a business out here.
Have you ever watched VR porn?
No.
I did once, and that was enough, dude.
That's gotta be like the Matrix.
Dude, it's wild. It's wild because like it legit is like POV porn, and like you can look around and like. That's not my dick. Yeah. That's not mine.
Like, change the color, make it bigger. Let's get this right here.
But no, like I was laying on my bed with the fucking VR goggles on. Like, I know this is a lovely image in your head right now. But like in the video, like the girl's on top of you, and like I swear for a second I could feel her breath on my face, and I was like, nope, I'm done.
Oh, it's a lot. I remember. I've never personally owned a VR headset, but I've played games and whatnot. I remember going to, like, the first time I really used them was when I was living in New York, and there was a museum that had just, like, an exhibit, and then you could play, like, this Spider-Man game.
Oh,
and
dude.
I remember being so high up and being like, holy shit. shit, like kind of tripping me out.
Yeah, dude.
Even though I'm totally grounded.
Yeah, but your senses tell you otherwise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember I was at a Best Buy and they had like the Try Me Out goggles at Best Buy. And yeah, I was playing some game where you're like in the rooftops fucking like shooting fireballs at demons or something out of your hand. And like there came a point where you were like standing on the edge of a building, you look down and it's like 30 stories down and I'm like, oh, that, like, you know, I don't know how you feel about heights in general.
Yeah, typically I'm fine, but if I don't have control of the situation, that gets scary.
Like, I'm scared of heights. I love roller coasters and all that shit, but I'm scared. I'm still scared. Like, it's the buildup of adrenaline and then release. Like, I don't know, it does it for me, I guess. Like, I don't know. But anyways, like, I got that, like, buildup of adrenaline, like that tingly feeling in my balls and shit, where it's like you're looking over the edge. Like, I was like, okay, step back.
Yeah.
Like, instinctually, step back. You're too fucking close to death.
It just tricks your mind so well.
It does, dude.
I mean, I'm sure there's there's all sorts of crazy, like pocket pussy devices, too. I mean, the sex industry.
And they got, like, the haptic feedback vests and shit now.
Is that real, too?
Yeah, dude. Like
Ready Player One?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, God.
I mean, not to that, like, you're not going to feel it as hard, I'm sure, but, like, yeah, like, you're playing a fucking first-person shooter and you get hit, you'll feel like a little zzz right there, wherever you get hit.
Oh, my God.
That's
never going to go outside in the future. It's going to be Inception, where people just want to be in the VR all the time.
All the time.
It's going to be Ready Player One. It
really is. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Or, I don't know if you watch anime, but Sword Art Online, like that.
That's over my head.
I'm a fucking nerd.
Yeah, it's all
But no,
good.
there's this anime where, like, it's kind of like Ready Player One, but, like, if you die in the game, you really fucking die.
Oh, what the fuck?
And, like, yeah, it's, like, this person, like, created this device to do that and didn't tell anybody. And, like, released it. Millions of people are fucking playing it. And all of a sudden, you know, he, like, clicks his button that makes everybody stuck in the game until they die or win.
Yeah, that's messed up.
But, yeah.
Oh, man.
I could see somebody doing that shit here in real life.
Yeah, for sure. Like somebody hiding all of their money.
Probably Elon.
End of a game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elon's just going to leave all of his assets and all of his belongings inside, like, probably, I don't know, some Easter egg in a Tesla, like, UI or something.
Yeah. Yeah, or like one random Dogecoin or some shit.
Yeah, right. It's going to be an NFT.
Yeah.
And then if your NFT has the golden ticket...
Then you own SpaceX.
Yeah. No, then you're going to go to space to compete. To win SpaceX.
It's like the autistic Nazi of fucking, like, Willy Wonka.
Yeah.
Have my chocolate factory.
It's just a really fucked up. It's somewhere between Squid Games and Willy Wonka.
Oh, God. That would be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be fun to watch.
There's a show there somewhere for sure.
I heard a theory that those kids in Willy Wonka, like, they fucking died, dude, because at the end of the movie, you don't see them walking out of the factory.
Mm. Wait, really? The original one?
I think so.
I thought there was, like, a scene where like a couple of them walked out. Like, I remember, like, the, like, blueberry chick.
Got rolled out or something?
Yeah, I think she, like, deflated to some degree.
Maybe. I don't remember.
Huh.
I don't know.
It's been a while.
Maybe it was the new one. It was one of the two. I don't remember.
Oh, I haven't seen the new one.
I know.
That's Timothy Chalamet?
No, not the newest one, but, like, Johnny Depp.
Oh.
Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, shit. I forgot about that one. Damn, there's a lot. Man. What world. Yeah.
You know, I haven't watched the newest one either.
Yeah, you do any acting? You like acting?
I did a couple scenes in a Bob East movie.
Yeah? Nice. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's my one and only acting experience, but Bob said I crushed it. I guess I did.
Hell yeah.
In the scene, my character's getting a caricature drawn by somebody else. It wasn't Bob, but he actually drew the drawing, but in the scene somebody else is pretending like they're drawing it.
Okay.
And like the artist shows it to me and it's me as a leprechaun and I get pissed off and I kick his art easel over.
That's cool.
And like
fuck yeah.
like get into a fucking altercation with him.
Yeah. That's epic. Yeah, I saw...
It was fun to do. It was fun.
I love Bob. I love what
Bob's
Bob
great,
does.
dude. Such a good dude.
Yeah, very talented.
Very.
I didn't... Like, we went to an Indians game. Like, Nick Berry called me up and was like, I got this ticket.
Yeah, I saw... you, Nick, Chelsea, Darren, I think.
Yeah, Darren and Whitney were also like happened to be there.
Oh, okay. So you all didn't. It wasn't like a big squad thing. It was just, hey, there you guys are.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Nick hit up me. I hit up Chelsea. Chelsea ran into Darren. Darren came with Whitney. Knew Whitney was gonna be there. Something like that.
Okay. Yeah. They live relatively close to each other. Like, so me and Darren live close to each other, and then Whitney lives a little further from me, but, like, still close to Darren, Like, I'm in Greenwood, Darren's in Whiteland, and I think she's, like, deeper into Whiteland or something.
Okay. Yeah, Nick's right around that neighborhood, too.
Yeah, I didn't even know that until, like, a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Yeah, and Bob was working. Apparently he does caricatures at Indians games.
Oh, yeah, all the time.
Like, all of them, yeah. And so that was just such a fun evening.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, man.
I went to Indians games like back to back. That was like the day before I went for lunch as like a work thing too. I was feeling good, just high on life going to Indians games, man.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, there was a couple years in a row, a job I used to work at. They it's Monarch Beverage, and they have like once a year they do like an outing where like if you're an employee you can come for free kind of thing, and you sit in this fucking like the Coors Light deck or whatever, and like free food, free drinks, like only for a certain time. Like it was between like 3 and 5 or something p.m. Like it was like an hour or 2 hour window or something. So like there would be people that would go order a drink, bring it back to the table, go order another drink, bring it back to the table, and like stockpile drinks.
Yeah.
So they could just pound them all game.
Yeah. It happened to be a Thursday, so it was like $3 Thursdays or something.
Oh, nice. That's a thing?
Like $3 beers, yeah.
Oh,
so that was really solid.
Absolutely. You ever pregame when you go to stuff like that?
If I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like
if I'm not driving,
have a couple of fucking shooters just on deck. As soon as you hit the parking lot, just.
I typically go for beer, but
okay.
I do every once in a while. If I'm drinking liquor, we're sending it tonight. We're gonna have a good night. I'm not driving if I'm drinking liquor.
Right. No, me either.
I'll have a beer and chill for a couple hours, then drive.
Yeah.
But if I'm drinking liquor, that's a
I can't
thing for the night.
You almost never see me drink. Like I might have like a beer at Planetary or something, but like with CDLs the limit is lower. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, the legal limit's lower, so if I get pulled over and like you're fine, I probably won't be.
Damn.
Because what's the legal limit? 0.08?
0.08, yeah.
Yeah, for us it's 0.04.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shit. Well, I guess you're a professional driver, so.
Do they do that shit with fucking race car drivers too?
I think they do something like, I know pilots, they can't have alcohol for like, I think it's like 16 hours before their flight or something.
16?
It's more than 12.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Well, no, that actually makes sense. 16? Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, pretty thick. Being a pilot would be a cool job. I don't know.
It would be, dude. I've always wanted to learn how to fly.
Yeah.
Just like a small, like, personal plane or whatever.
Personal? Yeah, that'd be sick.
Or like a single passenger, some shit, you know?
Yeah.
Fucking,
Just to have freedom.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And like, it's just something I've always enjoyed. Like I love playing, like, fucking plane simulator games. And,
Oh, really?
and, like, I used to play a lot of Ace Combat. Like, I know that's not what I would be doing if I was flying a plane, but, like, still just, like, being in the air and, you know, playing those games. Always, it's one of my favorite genre of games is flying games.
Yeah.
I think that would be fun to actually do it.
Yeah, I just watched Top Gun Maverick again.
I still haven't watched it.
What, dude?
Not a single time.
It's amazing. I mean, every time I've seen it twice, and both times, it's just inspiring. Like, I come out of it like, man, I need cooler hobbies. I need to start doing dope shit.
I don't know. I'm kind of weird with Tom Cruise because I grew up in Clearwater around all that Scientology shit, and it's fucking weird. So I'm like, I don't know if I can support this dude.
Yeah, Scientology's weird.
It's so weird.
It's too weird.
So
it's
weird.
It's gotta be for, like, money, right? Taxes and money. It's like a business. It's like
a lot of it is, yeah.
Righteous gemstones kind of thing going on.
A lot of it is, yeah. I mean, it's legit a cult. Like, it's not a religion, dude. It's a cult. And they're going to come after me if this podcast blows up.
That's all right. If we go down together, that'd be cool.
Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, yeah, I've said I've tried to get canceled before. I feel like I've gotten pretty close.
Yeah?
Yeah, for sure. I've lost some friends, for sure, over the podcast.
Oh, shit, really?
Yeah.
Damn.
So you know how I said I was making that game, that board game?
Yeah.
Well, basically that didn't come out because my other co-creators quit because I wouldn't take down an episode of the podcast.
Why did he want to take it down? And we all got to talk about it if it's not. We can talk about it after if you want.
The episode's called Trans Differences.
Okay.
And I said things like, I don't know, I believe there's like two sexes and that I don't want guys and girls sports, and like I think that the best team in the NBA would beat the best team in the WNBA. You know, stuff like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and they took it pretty personally offensive.
Is this person trans?
No.
No? Just an ally, huh? A strong ally. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it sucks because we've been good friends for like a decade.
Oh, fuck, man, that sucks.
So
that sucks.
It seems, it's just sad that like such a solid friendship's shaken by semantics, it seems.
Yeah, no, it happens all the time now, man. It happens all the time. Like, this whole friends with differences thing, like, have differences but still be friends. Like,
yeah, it's the whole point of the podcast.
That's the whole point. Yeah, that's the whole point.
It's like we can look past these things. You would think.
You would think.
Yeah.
I mean, like, if you were the one person that was, like, actively, like, doing those things that they're, like, fundamentally against, then maybe that's one thing, but, like...
Yeah.
But, like, it's not like you're the...
Nazi.
It's not like you're the commissioner of the fucking NBA being like, nah, that bitch can't come in here.
Yeah.
Like, you know?
Yeah. I just don't want guys to beat up girls, you know? It just seems
I get it. No, I'm with you on that.
Something I'd stand behind.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I joke around that I've been canceled because of the game got canceled. I kind of lost a whole subsect of friends.
Damn. So I have a friend who suggested an idea to me, and I don't know if it was an original thought of his or if he saw it somewhere and was like, yo, this makes sense. But, like, just get rid of the men's sport, get rid of the women's sports, and then just create, like, a tier system of, like, all the best are in this league, the second best are in this league. If you don't make the cut of that, you're in this league. And then that way, like, all the top people that can actually handle getting their shit rocked are in this top league.
Yeah. I mean, call me sexist, but it might be dominated by guys.
If that's what happens, that's what happens.
Yeah. Well, I like women, you know, they're great. And I think they deserve
they're fantastic.
Sports, you know.
I agree.
So, so if there wasn't an NBA and WNBA and there's just the BA.
Yeah, the BA. Yeah.
Then,
you'll still have your LeBron James and Steph Curry's.
It'd probably be like 99% guys.
Yeah.
And then
maybe Caitlin Clark.
Yeah.
Maybe.
And so there would be less females professionally playing basketball as a whole. So females as a whole would probably be set back because there would be less people playing. I think just the sheer numbers of female athletes that are able to sustain life because of their athletic abilities.
Yeah.
I think there'd be way less.
Even if they're put in that second tier league or whatever, or third tier or whatever it is. Because in football,
I'm thinking, yeah. I'm thinking there wouldn't be very many in most of the leagues. Because guys have more. We can build more muscle mass and just shit. There's shit that is proven.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm behind you on that.
You know, there's just so many guys. It's not like we're gonna run out of guys.
Yeah, I guess you're right. No, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to tell anybody not to pursue their dream or not to do the sport or do anything. But I like trying to figure out what's fair. You know, based on the little that we know about life.
Right.
Dude, we ain't got shit figured out, dog.
Nope.
I feel like growing up, it's
not a fucking thing.
Everybody knows what's up. The world is solved and we're living in it.
Yeah.
And then you grow up and it's nobody has any idea what's going on.
No. I have no idea what I'm doing with my life. Yeah. No clue.
It's interesting times.
Yeah.
Alright, well, anything else you want to cover before wrapping?
Fucking come see who wins this belt, bruh.
Dude, I'm going square on you.
Are you?
Boom.
Yeah.
Come to Sleight Night.
May 17th. May 17th is the semifinals and the finals for this bracket. And then in June, we'll start a new bracket. It'll be, 16 comedians, 8 battles. And then the winner of the 2 brackets will get the belt.
Yeah, I'm coming for the belt. I was ready to hang it on my wall
proven.
in May, but I'll take the scenic route. We'll get there eventually.
So it'll probably be like August if you win the whole thing, or August or September.
Dude, I want to talk to Pat. I'm coming for the league, dude. I want to be. Yeah. I want to. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. No, we're in the process of joining the league. You've seen the videos. The quality is getting better and better. He's like the first 2 that he filmed. Those that's his practice, is just getting the video quality and the audio quality up to par.
Yeah, for sure. It's only getting better.
Because that's one thing that was requested was He said that, it's been proven, and it makes sense. It's been proven that people would rather see a mediocre battle with quality of audio and video than an epic battle with shitty audio and video. And it makes sense because I've been on YouTube and I'll be watching a video and the audio quality is so shitty. It's this is annoying. I can't do it.
Yeah.
So I click off of it and I never finish it.
Yeah. It is amazing how much it matters.
It really does, dude. It really does. So
last episode looked really good.
It did.
Sure.
Yeah.
And it sounded good.
I mean, you're probably biased because you made the thumbnail. But,
for sure. I loved it. I loved it, dude.
Dude, the picture is so great that you look like you have a fucking blistering headache.
Yeah. I did those headshots. Shout out Jay.
Pruitt.
Who hooked me up. Did those at Fountain Square just like 2 weeks ago, and he edited them really quick. And like,
I think
he was like, do a pose, and I was like, I'll do the Stratton Smith his headshot. So that was me like poking fun at him, and now it's everybody's favorite. Of, like,
it's so good. It's so good.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no, I think Jay just did Aiden's headshots at Planetary this past Tuesday.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah, he does good work.
Yeah.
I appreciate him a lot. Well, hell yeah. All right. Well, you want to do the intro then?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. All right, friends with differences. Welcome back. Thank you, Kevin King, for coming on.
Thanks for having me, dude.
Yeah, a lot of fun. You and your brother also, thank you for making an appearance.
My brother came. Say hi to Brian, everybody.
So among many topics, such as Brian, what did we talk about this episode?
Oh man, we talked about comedy. We talked about gay butt sex.
Shouldn't have told the story. We talked about Nick Berry, Sleight Night, Kokomo Press, Red Curb Comedy, Crackers.
Talked your origin story, my origin story.
Yeah. The whole lowdown of our friendship.
Yeah.
Man.
Sleight Night. Talked a little bit about Heckle and Hyde, right?
Yeah, Heckle and Hyde, the shows you run, the show I'm running.
Yeah.
So,
at the
check
Theater.
the links.
At the If Theater, right?
Yep.
Show you're running?
Indie Fringe Theater.
Hell yeah, dude.
May 1. Super excited about it.
May 1st. Fuck yeah, bro.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, and enjoy the episode.
Heck yeah, dude.
All right. Peace.